I'm doing it. I got the Hobonichi planners. This is the 2026 original. So everywhere I have looked, these freaking planners have been there. I was influenced and I let myself get it. I've kind of blocked it off, if you can see the little sticky notes. I've blocked off each section for how I think I want to use it, and so I'm going to do an up close, show you guys how I set it up. I'm really excited. I feel like I'm going to get so into this. Okay, I'm so excited to get started with my setup. So basically, like I said, I got the Hobonichi Techo 2026 original. I believe, hold on, let me look. It came in this cute little wrapper. This is the life book, and I believe this is in the size A6, yeah. So this is the A6 size book. There are definitely some differences from what I've seen. I don't know if the AVEC is where it comes different, but there's another style that I don't have, and it seems to be that that's what all the like folders and stuff are set for. These are my two. I have for January to June and then July to December. I started speccing out what I wanted in the January to June, since that's the month that we're in. This is my first start. And I basically, so I'll focus on that for this one. So I'll move this one away, but it's such a cute set of colors. I kind of, oh wait, this way. I kind of don't even want covers for them because I think they just look so cute on their own. So maybe I'll customize the front and do like stickers or something, or like a clear case for it if I can find it in this size. So yes, but we'll start with this one. So setting this aside. Hobonichi. Everyone I know has one of these. I feel like I couldn't go very far on the internet without seeing one of these books, and I finally broke and I got it. So here we have it. I have worked in some other notebooks before, but never dedicated kind of all of these things into one. So I'm going to get into it. This is what it looks like. And I don't have the English version, but it's okay. I don't need it. So we have the section with like the like a broad sort of like view of each of the months. And then, okay, so the first section I have, I don't really have a plan, so here we go, let me go back. I don't really have a plan for this section. I feel like it's all too tiny, so I probably won't do anything like mark-wise. Maybe I could track the days. But I think I'm just gonna leave this blank as kind of like a catch-all to just see where we are and where I'm headed. So that's what I have planned for that. For this one, I saw someone else, I can't remember who it was, do like, you know, treat this like a tracker. So I marked it off, and I can take it off now since we're talking about it. But yeah, this will be essentially like a habit tracker for me. I haven't decided what I'm going to track each month to month, but for this month, and you can see I've started to fill this in. For this month, I have, I'm tracking my medication, whether or not I use my sketchbook, which I'll talk about. I have like a daily sketchbook practice that I'm trying to get back into. So a little bit of time in my sketchbook, if I took my medication, any kind of movements, like did I take a walk? Did I leave the house? If I get a full proper workout in, that's great too. But this is really just like, have I traversed from my couch to somewhere else? Have I gotten up from my desk, going to work, coming home from work, and the days that I work from home, just making sure that I get out and take a walk or like go up to our gym or something like that. And then also water. So I'm trying to just like, I have a cute little water bottle at my office that I need to bring home. I have some other bottles at home too, but really just kind of making sure I've finished at least like 2 glasses of water to start, because I will go a whole day without drinking any water. So I'm excited to track that. I've never done a habit tracker, really. Like I've tried, but I always kind of forfeit. So we'll see if this section persists. There's nothing more I want to do to this part, so I think I'm just going to leave it like that. And then maybe, who knows, maybe in February I'm tracking, I don't even know, maybe I'm tracking like books I read. Like, did I read some pages from a book? That could be fun. Or designing like some sort of, I want to make more stickers, so I think maybe like sticker design, but that kind of falls into sketch. So right now, these are the pillars. Did I take my meds? Very important. Sketch, move, water. Moving on. And it pretty much just, it's this all the way through for this section, just for 2026. And then it moves into, I believe, 2028 or 2027, just a little bit. You get like 3 months. Yeah, so it's 2026, and then it starts 2027 here in the next January. So I could go, this goes until March, at least for the habit tracking section. And this is, I believe, days of the week. So this is the first, and then it lets you know that this is a Sunday. I believe that's Sunday, Saturday. Wait, no, maybe it's not. Actually, psych. I can't remember. I looked at the English version, and I kind of recalled what it was from other videos, but it's definitely days of the week in this column, and then like which date it is. So if that's important to you, you can use that. Like, you know, Sundays, you can do this, or just track and see like which days of the week you did what. So that's my plan for that. For this section, this is like a mini calendar. So I do have, I'm pretty like tied to my Andy J. Pizza calendar. This is my second year using his calendar. I'll probably pop that in. So I really do mark that for my physical, and it just sits in the house. So this ideally can come along with me. But outside of my physical calendar that is in my home, I've been leaning more on my Google Calendar, because in my like day job, I use GCal quite a bit to organize myself, so I'm always looking on there. So I'm trying to decide if I want to replicate some of those things. So you'll see this is my deadlines, like deadlines, milestones, or events. So I might use this section like that. I'll take that out now. Deadlines, milestones, and events. I'm wondering if I just keep this creative. I have, you know, this is what's hard. I have a creative calendar on GCal, but I really want to make this book work because I spent the money on it. But also like it's cute, and I feel like I'm trying to get like more physical. So yeah, I think maybe I'll see what it's like to start with just like creative deadlines, and like maybe more personal deadlines. But I also doubt I'm going to use this section all that much. I could, I thought about drawing little pictures, maybe like a mood tracker. This is where I need some suggestions, because I feel like I'm going to use this so boring, but maybe I track something else. So I'll start this month and just see what it's like to use it for deadlines. I don't have a lot of creative deadlines this month, at least not yet. So I'm thinking maybe this is like, I stick with my GCal for tracking deadlines, but maybe, and like I stick with my physical calendar for tracking events, because that's where I put like parties or like dinner plans or whatever with friends. But this can be something else. I could literally put anything in here. Maybe I do like a character a day, or I saw someone else was collecting like the teas they had for the day. So like drink tracker. I could find like, I don't know, like a button or like a little piece of something. So that's to be determined. But you could do all sorts of things here. I think using it as a tracker for something like unconventional is very cute. So yeah, for now I'll use it boring in January, but who knows? Maybe in February I come up with something cute. So that's my plan for that. Let's see, what's the next section? Okay. Ooh, alrighty. So Polaroids with my favorite little face. Ding. So this section, I want to put Polaroid pictures, and I actually saved the one that I want to use. This was on New Year's Eve of some friends at our house, and we threw a little party. And so I'm thinking I put Polaroid pictures here. I really want to buy one of the Instax cameras. Yeah, I really want to buy one of the Instax cameras, and here's some cute washi tapes that I got. I've had these for a while. I'm going to use to put this down. But I really kind of want to I want to get the Instax camera so I can take pictures, and so it'll be like, I guess my favorite one of the month, or like favorite one of the previous month, I can put in like the new month spot. I think that would be so freaking cute. to just like have in here. So I don't know, do I want to, maybe I'll tear that in half. I think it would be so cute. It's just like a crazy way to put it in. Do that. Yeah, that fits. Maybe I'll do on 4 corners. So yeah, I'd like to put a Polaroid picture for everyone, so I got to get my camera before the next month. I think I'm expecting some cash in from a project that I did, so maybe that'll be a little splurge for myself. And a way to show off my washi tapes, because I don't have a lot of washi tape. Like, I use it sometimes when I'm like painting or drawing, but I don't get to use it a lot to like show it off. I just rip it off after I finish using it. So cute way to show off my washi tape and a little memory for January. And then I'll just get started into the journaly section. And it still closes okay with it in there. So I kind of love it. Maybe I'll add a little note too. Got my pencil pouch. Yeah, I'll note. And this one wasn't taken by me, taken by my friend. Photo by Francisco. New Year's Eve 2020, 2025, 26. I can draw some cute faces on it too. So yeah, I think like this whole thing could stand to see a few more doodles. Can do smiley face down here too. This whole thing could stand to see a few more doodles, but I don't know how often I'll do that because I'm using my sketchbook every day. So I don't know. I'll start with this and see if I end up making more. Just random happy things. So, yep. Polaroids there. This, by the way, is the Muji pens. So I was very late in knowing that these were like, I was obsessed with this. So I found a Muji, little story time. I found a Muji pen like on the floor when we were cleaning out the studios at work. And I didn't know it was a Muji pen. I was just like, ooh, found a pen. This is great. I'm going to use this. And like I found out later that it's Muji. It became my favorite pen. So I found out that they were at Muji and I bought a pack. I got the blue on accident. I was hoping it was black, but I got the blue ones, and it's still pretty good. But yeah, so these are my new favorite pens. This is a Muji pen, and I think it just writes great on everything. And I'll do like a pen video or something also and test that out and show you guys. But going on a tangent. So this is what these blocks will be. So I think every month there's like, let's see, every month there's this space. There's this space for it. So by February, I need to have another picture. I don't have enough physical pictures. I feel like with, you know, Instagram and everything, it's just like pictures don't feel as valuable anymore. And I miss that, and I like that about Polaroids. So got to get that. Daily to-dos. So this is the primary function of this notebook, is to be essentially my journal via to-do lists. I love writing to-do lists. Oh, wait, let me put this here. I love writing to-do lists as a kind of proof of life. I feel like I've tried to just sit down and journal my thoughts. It just feels overwhelming. I tried the, 1 line a day, 5-year journal kind of thing, and that also just feels like a chore. So the best way for me to essentially account for my life and account for all the things that I have done like in a period of time is to do it in a to-do list. So I only just recently got this, so it's not very full, but I don't have much to, I try to keep it very straightforward. So like, yesterday, publish video, go to work, and I write down everything. So like once I pick up with all of this, I think I'll be more, I'll go more in depth. But like even on days when I'm having like a very like blah kind of day, and I just like can't get myself together. It feels so good to write, just like shower, like take your pill, brush your teeth, and just like little things to just keep me grounded. This is, you know, like when I go to work from home, film this setup. I have some other, like I have to finish a prompt for my agency. I'm getting a late start, but I sketched something really good for it yesterday. So I'm gonna take care of that today. But just like any little thing, and even at the end of the day when I go to check stuff off, I'll write more things down that I've done so that I can essentially like look back and be like, wow, like not only did I do these things, but like I did my hair, or I, you know, read a really interesting article, and I just write it down. And this is the best way for me to reflect on the day, and it works as like a quick but also productive journal. So that's how I plan to use most of this. I drew this on a whim, but I don't know how doodly it's going to be. It's probably just going to be just these lists, and some will be shorter, some will be longer, but this is pretty much how I'm going to use the bulk of the book. And I'm really looking forward to sticking with it because I feel so much better when I do. Okay, what did I do for these? Let's see, there's all sorts of goodies in here, oh, okay, timetable. So this was a little hard for me to understand like how I would use it, but basically I was thinking I could track like a workout routine. I really like to do Pilates. We have a gym in our building, and I've been trying to get my now fiance. Oh my God, I don't have my ring on. Wait. Okay, ring break. Ding. Okay. Trying to get my fiance to work out with me. I like the gym. He doesn't love the gym as a place. And so I've been trying to get us into doing like a routine just to make sure, like we live in New York City, so we're walking a lot, but just to have like a little something extra in terms of like weight resistance. So I've been trying to get us on like a lifting split. So maybe I'll put that in here. Yeah, just like upper body, lower body, rest, cardio, something like that, because I think it's broken up by the months and then days of the week, but this is not like, there's no like hours or anything here. So I think it just is like a visible like tracker. So again, like similar to the habit tracker, I probably will just do it like month to month. Like I don't know what I'm going to be doing in February at all, or even if I'm going to keep doing workout routines in here anyways. So I'll start with just like cardio, upper body, lower body, and just like block it out that way. In here is just like, but we have a Google Doc for this. Like we're sharing a Google Doc for this. So this will just be for show and for like for the formality and standing on tradition. Yeah. Next we have my 100. So this is just a list of like 100 things for these months, because this is also in the other copy. Like everything that's in this one is in the second half. So it's not like for the year. So it's like 200 things for the year, really. So I was thinking of putting like books and comics that I've read. I actually started documenting that in my 5-year list, which I should go and get. I think I'm going to put, like just copy them over. I think I'm going to copy the books from my 5-year journal over into this since I'm not using the other one anymore. And it'll essentially just be comics I've come across. Maybe I'll do movies, but I kind of want to stick to books and comics because I want to read more books and comics this year. And this will kind of be like a cool reflection. It'll just be fun to add to it. So let me take a little stop and get the book so I can put the new titles in that I've started this year. I'm just going to hold this down and copy over what I've got. So I started reading Making Comics by Scott McCloud. I'm also like, guys, I'm so new to comics as like a critical sort of like topic. I wrote a Substack article about these books, about understanding comics and making comics, and also another book by, I can't remember the name, but it's called In the Blink of an Eye. I believe, I'll put like the author's name down, I think it's Walter something, but it's In the Blink of an Eye, and it's about editing, and it's just really interesting, and I won't go into it, but you should read the Substack article. But it's really great if you're trying to study like comics logic and or filmmaking, and you're interested in like time and durational decisions. I feel like these books just go so well together. and you should totally check it out. So making comics is like, it's ongoing. I'm still reading this. And then I also have Making Comics by Lynda, which I should put on here too. Oh no, but there's not enough space. Aha. Making Comics Lynda. I gotta write smaller. And then in terms of comics that I've read so far, I read Electric Cowboy by Ansel Kite. So far, the comics I bought this year have been from Silver Sprocket. Shout out Silver Sprocket. Got this cute sticker from them too that I have to find. I want to show you because it's really cute. Yeah. Shout out Silver Sprocket. But I got this comic. I've been meaning to buy comics from them I bought some at like physical shows, but this is the first time I ordered some. So I ordered Electric Cowboy and it was so good. It made me like cry a little bit. You should definitely read it. And the drawings are just amazing. Oh my God. Okay, so this is, author names are going to be tough. And then I also read Hero Cave in the same order from Silver Sprocket by Sid Madia. This is my first time hearing about this artist, and I was really intrigued. I love like medieval, like dungeon quest kind of stories, and this was so funny and like existential, and the characters are really cute. I'll have to do like I did like a comics short about all the comics I have in my collection, but I don't think I had these at the time. So maybe I'll do a more in-depth video talking about the books that I have, or the comic books I have, and the zines that I have. So zines can go down here too. So this will be books, comics, zines that I've read, and I would love to fill this up by the end of the quarter. Wouldn't that be sick? Or not quarter, but like by the end of the 3-4 month period. So, okay. That is that. There's also like a bunch of like metrics and conversion charts. This is just a list. I recall these are like lists of like foods you had, people you've seen, just like interesting activities. So this could really be anything. I probably won't use it unless like I have more lists that come to mind. But I've been really trying to keep track of a lot of this stuff on my computer because I feel like that is where like things don't get lost, and it's just like I could find it and reference it for other like writings or like Substack or stuff like that. But here's the rest of it. Super cute illustrations. I believe these are just like focus tips, like how to like get in the zone and like get your stuff done, and some like wellness tips for like sleep and getting good sunshine and having water and tea. And then these parts I really can't remember. Like I looked at it, but I can't remember what they are, and I want to like translate it for myself so I can see. But I'm kind of glad I didn't get the English version because I just think that this is such a pretty language. Like Japanese is so pretty, and it feels really nice to just look at. I don't want to change it. So that's it. Yeah, that's the end of the book. This is like a gift tracker, which I think is really cute. I might do this. I think, like, I don't know, I'm not getting and giving gifts all that often, but maybe I should be. So I like that this inspires me to do a little something. But yeah, that's the end of the book. So much prime real estate for doodles here. Maybe I will draw something, but I won't do it until I'm feeling inspired to. I like for these things to build. I feel like I've seen a lot of videos too of people like decking out their books like right away, but I am much more of an organic, like I like to build up as I find cute stickers and as like things come up. So I don't know. I do have, maybe I'll do a sticker to commemorate the moment. And I've been putting my sticker on everything. I have a couple stickers that I've designed, and this one's definitely my favorite. It's a cute little tomato. I also have a reel about that. This is available on my shop if you want one. I only have like, I think like 30 of these. I made a small batch, mostly because I wanted to see it myself. But maybe I'll put this on to kind of symbolize all of the creative energy to come. And then if I get some more stickers in the future, maybe I'll put those on too. And then I'll get a clear. Oh yeah, that is a good vibe. I actually might have some mini stickers that I'm feeling called to put on. I just have to find them. I have some of these, but I don't think that's the right vibe. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I've come into so many stickers that I save because it needs to be the right moment. Maybe I'll do a sticker collection video sometime, but I think this is a good start. So there you have it. This is my walkthrough and my setup. It will build over time. Maybe I'll share at the end of this section and see how it's changed, because I definitely want to draw some more things in here. There are some good spots that I could use, and I can tour all of the all of the photos that I take over the months too. So here you have it. This is it. I hope that you liked this video. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the Hobonichi sphere. Are you gonna get one? Are you gonna just pimp out your own sketchbook and blow this whole thing? I'm gonna see how I like it. It was not cheap, so I'm feeling inspired to keep at it, but I'd love to hear what your journal ecosystem consists of. I have a new sketchbook as well, which maybe I'll tour through that a little bit later in the year. But I would love to hear what your journal ecosystem is. If you're gonna be sticking into one notebook, are you splitting your life up across a few? But let me know. Yeah, this was really good. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.